Good morning, everyone. Let me introduce myself. This is Raj from Raj Cloud Technologies. So I have been running this Raj Cloud Technologies company from around 3 years. So I have started this Raj Cloud Technologies in May 2021. Okay, till now I have completed around 50 batches till now. So morning 25 batches, evening 25 batches. So today is our Python A with ChatGPT Master Class. Okay. So I hope everyone are able to hear me. Could you please double check? So could you please reply? So is everyone able to hear me? Is everyone able to see my screen? I'm sharing my screen again. Yes, I'm sharing my screen again. Hold on a second. Yes. So is everyone able to see my screen? Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So today is our master class for Python with AI and ChatGPT. Okay. So coming to my company, so this is Raj Cloud Technologies. You can see my website rajinformatica.com. So I am sending to everyone. I am sending here to everyone. This is my website. You can go through my website. So we have different courses like Python for AI, Informatica, Snowflake, Informatica Cloud, Python full stack, AWS DevOps, Tableau, so etc. We have different courses. So please go through my website for, and we will be starting more courses in the upcoming months. Like we are starting Power BI, we are starting generative AI, we are starting Salesforce, we are starting Azure. So many courses we are starting. So if you wanted the updates, please browse my channel rajinformatica.com. Yes, we have Snowflake DBT and ADF training also. You can see the courses here. We have Python, AI and ChatGPT, AWS DevOps, and Tableau, Snowflake, DBT, ADF, Python full stack, Informatica Power Center, Informatica IICS, IDMC. So that is how it is. Yes, please. So if you want to join any of the course, so please uh, keep browsing my channel, rajinformatica.com. Okay. So now also you can see the reviews of my training. If you see the reviews, okay. So here you can see the Google reviews. So you can see 1378 Google reviews we have, and it's 4.9 star rating we have. Okay. And you can see the LinkedIn reviews. So here you can click on LinkedIn reviews. So these are all given by the old students which completed the training from Raj Cloud Technologies. You can see here around 453 reviews are there. You can go through the reviews of any of these and decide to join this training. And you can browse my website for different materials. You have all the materials available here. And please subscribe my YouTube channel. I am pinging you this in the chart. I am pinging you this in the chart. So this is my YouTube channel. We have 34,000 subscribers. So in this, you have many useful videos of Informatica Power Center, Informatica Cloud, Informatica IDMC, and Snowflake DBT ADF, and Python Full Stack, AWS, DevOps, Tableau, and many more videos available in this YouTube channel. So please go through this and please go through this and like, subscribe, and comment if you like it. Okay. So this is about our YouTube channel. Now today's agenda is the Python course with ChatGPT and artificial intelligence. So why we have started Python, AI, and ChatGPT is in every course. Suppose if you do any job, you do the job in Informatica, you do the job in on you do the job in .NET, you do the job in Java. If you do the job in any Snowflake, if you do the job in Azure, AWS, anywhere, so they are asking Python. Okay. So because Python is the programming language which is very easy, and it is used in almost all companies in the world. Okay, so wherever you go, previously when I am studying, everyone are we are all learning C++. Like that, now Python has become, but comparing to C++, Python is very easy. It is like an English language, you can read and understand. So everyone so everyone are expecting to learn Python. That is why we have started Python from beginning with ChatGPT and artificial intelligence with just 5,000 piece. Okay. Now, let me introduce the trainer of this training. He is Dr.K.Sudheendra Rao. He has completed his master's and also PhD in IIT Kanpur, and he is having his own company in Kanpur, and he has developed many real world applications on Python. He has written the code. He has very good experience in Python, and he has written many projects. He has completed many projects, end-to-end projects, and those projects are used by different companies and different people. So he is the trainer now. I am giving over to Dr. Sudheendra Rao. Sudheendra, please go ahead.
Thank you, Raj, for the introducing all the participants as well as introducing me. I will start quickly the session. So let me start sharing so that I hope all of you are able to see my screen. If yes, please confirm in the chat.
Yes, we are able to see. Yes,
yeah,
we are
we are
able to see.
able to see. Good. So we will start with this Python for AI, and basically we will be using ChatGPT, and we will be running this online training course. So just to brief you about me, I am Dr. K. Sudheendra Rao. So I had done my PhD from IIT Kanpur. I am also a certified data scientist. Coming to relevant professional experience, I have extensive experience in data acquisition and analysis softwares that I have developed, and also sold these technical software for different clients, including some international clients as well. So I have trained more than 3,000 students for basic in robotics, drones, AI, and machine learning at various levels. And of course, also led projects that won national awards by many of the students that in robotics and drones. So currently, my role is as a founder and director of Electronics Tech Private Limited. I have passions related to innovating in the fields of technology and education, and uh, I am also working on empowering the next generation tech professionals through hands-on training and real-life projects. So as Raj was briefing you about, Python for AI, you can say, it's two-way, Python for AI and Python for all, both double L, if you make it, it becomes Python for all. So that's what is the aim of this course, that we are trying to make that, how this course can be effectively used. Python can be effectively used for data science. So just for my understanding and our internal assessment, the number of participants. So I want you to quickly just type, I'm asking you two questions that if you know Python, you can say just press yes, type yes. Along with that, how do you feel that the programming is comfortable are you with? You feel it is difficult or easy? So if you know Python, and then you can say press yes. And if you think it is difficult, you can type that yes and difficult. For other things, you could type as no. You can say yes and I'm comfortable. Okay. And you can say no, I don't know about Python. I am comfortable. I am not comfortable with Python. So you can say difficult, something like that, so that we get the feel of how people are, we also want you to interact. Please, all of you, you don't need to directly message me because most of the things I might not be able to see directly. For this point of time, I'm able to see, but yeah, I would suggest you to reply to meeting group chat so that everybody will be able to see and somebody will be able to keep track of it. Okay, so somebody says it is yes, easy, and no, I don't know. Uh, this course has been designed in such a way that all the people will be able to use Python for their own. Somebody Mohit is I think somebody is disturbing the screen. I request you not to disturb the screen. I think there is some color that is coming on.
I'll remove Sudhindra. No issues.
Yeah,
I'll remove.
sure.
Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So there is a this course has been designed in such a way that you will be able to have 30 plus hours of interactive live sessions. We will do pick up a couple of projects for hands-on, where we will help you for writing the code from the scratch, and how to test, debug, and you will be at the end of the course become a proficient in terms of a project, and that project we will pick it up from various domains, and we will try to cover a comprehensive all the Python topics, so that you will be able to get the feel of what is codes that and how to use Python for your beneficiary. And we will try to provide personalized support. Raj will be able to explain that how we would be doing that in the course of the course. So we will also be having more detailed how what are the things that you're going to get. So we are planning to have these weekly 4 sessions: Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, from 8 a.m. to 10 a.m. This course is for Python. So that's the way it is. We are planning to launch this course. So the today's objective, I would say, is that I want all of you to be familiarized with the Python and how some basic coding can be done with the basic environment. So the basic purpose is that I want you to be comfortable. You don't need to be really worried about Python is a coding language, it is very difficult. Absolutely not. With the advent of a lot of things that have come up, like ChatGPT, we can use it for our benefit. It will becomes much more easier to write the code. That's what today's demo class, I want you to get that feeling that you will be able to use Python and do the basic programming, not with much difficulty. As you feel, it's much easier to do. Okay, so that is the basic target for today's session. So we'll be introducing you to basic Python, how it is being used. Then we'll take up what kind of environment we are going to use in the course, and simultaneously I will also show you how easy it is in the case of today's lot of applications that have come up, and we'll take you through some Python basics, so that after all today's session you are spending. So I want you to get some feeling that Python I can also program. That is the basic idea that we have designed this master class, so that anybody can start off with Python. And we will also share some key details about this course, so that if you are interested, you can enroll for the program. So I will also be covering some basic data types and variables, so that you can understand some control structures and functions. And I will also try to introduce you why Python has become very popular, because of their libraries and data visualization techniques. So I will try to introduce you to there, and maybe we will have a question and answer session, so that whatever the questions that you have in your mind, you can ask those questions, so that we'll be able to clear. Yeah. So basically, what is Python? So basically, Python is a high-level interpreted programming language known for its simplicity and readability. So as Raj rightly pointed out, when we were studying standard languages were C. We used to be taught with the C language. It had its own. We used to have a compiler. There were a lot of things that we need to we used to code and see that how that output is coming. A lot of things were very complicated for a layman thing. But with the Python, it becomes much more easy. Just I will demonstrate it to you how it became easy. Just for our understanding, just this was created by Godio Van Ransom. So this was first released in 1991, and it gained popularity over a time because of its versatility, and now it has been being used in most of the all the things. Especially, it's very popular in for data science and automation and AI. So, popular companies which are using heavily are like, Google, NASA, and Instagram and Spotify. In fact, at this stage, I would like to say, one of the interesting, point is that, it says that it's known that, Google knows more about you than yourself, because, that is the power of data science. If you analyze the data, like, for example, we are talking, and actually Google can recommend you whatever is appropriate for you, because they know, they are able to capture all the information that is required from you in terms of, what shopping, what are your current activities, we are unknowingly giving all that information, and hence Google knows more than yourself. You might have forgotten something, like, I have searched for a foreign trip, but Google remembers it. From time to time, it does indicate that, foreign trip is, this is the discount price, or whatever is applicable, suitable for you. It keeps on recommending. How does it happen? That happens primarily because of the data science, and they analyze your data and give you that projection. So all this is possible with Python. That's why this has become very, very popular. So, as far as programming languages are concerned, Python has been popular for quite some time, and its market share in terms of programming language is more than 25%, which is substantial, compared to very standard programs like C, Java, and uh, it's very, very popular. So basically, that happened over a period of time, primarily because of its user friendliness, that how you can use Python for programming, and the libraries that are open source, a lot of things were there, uh, that made Python very, very popular, and it's considered as one of the popular language. And as Raj correctly pointed out, now you go into any segment, people do ask for, whether do you know Python, and at least some level of somewhere, you would be required to use the Python. So that's how Python has become very, very popular. So what is Python? We learned briefly. So now I would like to introduce you to how we can use basically program Python, and how we can what kind of things that are required. So basically setting up environment. So there are two parts to it. One is the Python itself, like where you are going to install the Python. That is something similar to C, where we used to, install the operating system. But there is something called integrated development environment, where you can have a front-end interaction with the software. I will show it to you. Don't worry. If you're not understanding, I will in the process I will show it to you how we are going to do it. But please understand that this is very, very easy. So I will get you to that. So there are two kinds of popular environments that are possible. People are using very much. One is Anaconda, second one is the PyCharm. Of course, there are other number of integrated development environments, but Anaconda is very popular for its lot of integrated features. Whereas PyCharm is very popular for debugging, and it has its own advantages, and both of them have their own. So for data science, usually people are very popular to use for Anaconda, because there are a lot of integrated libraries that exist. So we are going to use Jupyter notebooks for our interface of the program to be written, and things like that. So just let me quickly take you to how we are going to do it. Just you can watch my screen. I will be taking you to, you can go to any of the browsers. It could be Google Chrome, Firefox, or your Microsoft Edge nowadays, or Internet Explorer. Just you go there and you type as Anaconda. So please, you don't need to do it as of now. You can watch this PPT and recorded sessions later. So just please follow the instructions and try to understand how you can do it with much of the things. So I don't want you to try out as of now. Just you follow this whatever I'm trying to instruct here, so that it becomes just okay. Um, okay. Uh, okay. So Python, this Anaconda, you can go to Chrome and either any of the browsers, search for Anaconda. Then you will get this. You can see that it says that about Anaconda. Anaconda distribution is a for of the Python and R, basically for scientific languages, and aims to simplify the package management and deployment. This distribution includes the data science packages suitable for Windows, Linux, and Mac OS. So basically, there are some inbuilt packages which help in your data science, programming. That is the key advantage with Anaconda. So a lot of inbuilt libraries are included there. I will talk about what is inbuilt library. That also I will just show it to you, and maybe by the end of this session I will show it to you how you can include libraries. You'll be able to do programming, etc. Right? Yeah. So you can search for Anaconda on any of the browsers, either Chrome, Firefox, or any of them. Once you search, you will get this link. This is the icon for Anaconda distribution. You click on there, then you go to here, free download. Just you click there. Just you have to enter an email. You can do any even whether it is correct email or not, it doesn't matter. Just it is trying to collect the information so that who is downloading. Okay, I'm just putting a random email, and once I do that, it comes to download now. You can just click here. It will start showing that based on your suitable operating system, it will download whatever is required. So just let me put it on a desktop. I have already downloaded. Just I will try to resave it so that you can see. Okay. It depends on, it's a little heavier size, so approximately 1 GB kind of thing. So in 1 GB, you will be seeing that um, approximately, if your internet connection is good, you should be able to download it very fast. That's okay. Nowadays internet is very, very fast. So once you have downloaded, just you run the code. Just you go there and double click, and that starts the installation process. Because since it is a little heavy file, it does take a couple of seconds to start loading. Once it started, just you follow next. You should be able to agree. Then you say just me, that's okay, and you proceed, and just you make the installation. You can say that there are things, you leave it as it is by default, whatever it is, and you start the installation. It will start. Since my system already has Anaconda, I'm not doing it. But if in case if you face any problem, you can post it in the comments on our this YouTube video. We will try to help you out. Okay, whatever is required. Yeah. So just I'm canceling this, but you have to press install and install full way. Okay, then it will be, you will be able to run it. At the end, if there is a pop-up screen that comes, you want to launch Anaconda, a navigator. We call it as navigator. That is, once you go there, Anaconda navigator is this. That is this navigator. It comes like this. So I'm just trying to say yes, Anaconda navigator. Then you are going to see something screen like this. I will also launch it from my PC. Let's see. You'll be able to figure out. Just you search for Anaconda navigator. If you search for Anaconda navigator, it will open up by default. Just the navigator, as soon as it opens, let me see, has it opened? Yeah, as of now it is still not yet opened. So you can see that the screen icon is opening, it is initializing, and as soon as it is ready, you will see screen something like this. On my PPT, you can see that Anaconda navigator. This is the browser that navigator that you will be able to see. There are a lot of tools that are inbuilt in Anaconda navigator, but as of now we will be using only Jupyter Notebook. Of course, there are all other programming languages also, like R. There are a lot of things that you'll be able to do. But yeah, as of now, for today, we'll be focusing on Jupyter Notebook. Once my navigator has opened, Let me see. Yeah, it has opened. So I will say no, remind me later. Just I will say I will launch from here. Okay. The second way to use this Jupyter notebook is just you go there on your browser. You can type also Jupyter notebook there. Just you can say um, Jupyter notebook. Then that also will come. You can launch from here as well. So either you can use the navigator or you can directly launch the Jupyter notebook as well. So both the process are equally good. So you will be able to program. Once you will launch the Jupyter notebook, this is basically the interface. Whatever is the programs that you are writing, it is the default folder that you have saved. It will go in there. This whatever, if you require any of the help, how to save the program, we will do it at later stage in the curriculum. But at this stage, I'm just starting with a simple Python program. I will just say click on a new, and we'll start with a Python 3. Right now, the Python version that is running is Python 3. That's the time evolution, launched with Python, initially Python 1.1. There are various versions that have been launched. Right now, the what is being used is Python 3 at this stage. Okay. Of course, there is always a timeline in which get developed. Okay. So this is a Python notebook. We call it as a notebook, that is Jupyter notebook. Basically, it is something similar to your notebook. You can write it down and whatever is required. That is why this is very popular, Jupyter notebook. You can type different things. So just I have taken up to here that you are able to do the installation and run the notebook. So obviously, if you are requiring uh, to start the coding with Python, you will be required to follow these two steps, installing Anaconda and, get ready for hands-on for experiencing the magic. That will happen, if you install Anaconda and open up the Python. I will show you how you can start with your programming sequence. So first and foremost, let's start with a simple Python script. It is as simple as dictating what has to be done. So this is, once I open up my screen, all of you are able to see the screen, that Jupyter notebook. Can you please confirm in the message? At least a couple of yes. Okay. Good. So I got yes messages, couple of them. So okay. So basically in Python we call, wherever this commands that are being written, we have, this is the region where you can write the commands, and the output will be seen immediately below that. That's as I'm running, you will understand what I'm saying. Okay. For non-programmers, we'll try to help you out. Just if you know any of the programming languages, you are aware that it's a print is a command in which you want to output to the user whatever you want to say. In this case it is simple, like I want to say hello world, or let's say maybe I will just I will type in here, print, let's say I will explain you this. Either you can use a single quote or double quote. When I define the variables, you will understand why I'm using this. As of now, you understand that, either I can use a single quote or double quote. Both of them are okay. It does automatically type the next character. It understands that, obviously whatever is getting opened will get ended. So that is why automatically it does come with, even if I'm pressing a single one, I have to delete if I don't want the second one. But if I press simple one, the second one automatically comes. Okay. If I am pressing double dot, this, then you will get two of them simultaneously. Okay. I will say, let's say I will run as hello. Let's say Sudheendra. This is my name. So I will just run it like this. Once this is my code is there, just I need to press either run, or I can also make it as keyboard shortcut, so that if you are starting doing a lot of programming and you want to save time, instead of pressing run, then you can always press shift enter. Okay. Simultaneously, I don't know whether any of you have noticed, this number has changed. First time when I ran, it became 1. Now it has become second. So that is the key advantage that you have. You can also come to know different sessions. Let's say now print, let's say I am learning Python. Okay. So as I was saying, you can see there is something that has changed, right? What is the change? Here the print is in green color. Can you see that color change? Here it is in green color. This is in black color. So there is something that is happening because here the P is in capitals. Okay. So Python is a case sensitive programming language. What do I mean by that? If you change any of the letters into smaller to bigger or bigger to smaller, Python sees that as a different thing. Okay. That is what I mean by case sensitive. So as soon as I make the correction, you can see that the color has changed. Now, if I run this program, see it has come to 3. So you can see that this is how you can start programming. This is as simple as that. You just write your code here, whatever you want to write. So I will also take you a couple of quick things so that you can do a lot of, iterations yourself, and we will see. Raj, you wanted to share something? I'm giving it to you so that you can start sharing.
Yes, thanks, Sudheendra.
Yeah.
So yeah, still the session is there. So just I want to share 5 minutes.
Yeah.
So how is the session, guys? Everyone. So are you able to understand? Could you please reply in chat? So are you able to understand how to install and how to work with Python? Everyone, please reply. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for that. Okay. Yeah. So as I told you, okay. So session is still there. Just I will speak 5 minutes. Then again, Sudhindra will continue. Okay. So as I told you, this course duration is 1 month. Okay. That is 30 plus hours. We'll be having morning 8 to 10 a.m. Okay. So that's the timing we have fixed now. If any changes, we'll let you know. If any changes, it may be 8:30 to 11:30, sorry, 10:30 or 8 to 10, whichever is feasible to everyone. So, and this course worth, I can say this course worth is the outside, the people are taking 15 to 20,000 worth of training. Okay. So whatever we are covering the topics, if you see outside institutes, they are taking almost 10,000 or 15,000 or 20,000. Okay. But I wanted to, as I have completed my around 50 batches till now. I wanted to start a course with less price, which is affordable to everyone. That is why I have collaborated. That means I have asked Sudhindra, okay, to take this course, and he said okay, and we started. Okay, so the course is just only 5,000. It is affordable to everyone. Okay, so in this, the main thing, this is a project-oriented course. This is not like just he'll be telling theory and you will be listening. No, never. He will be from day to after 2 3 days of basics completion. Okay, he will be directly jump into the project, and you will implement the project. Two projects you will implement, end to end two projects you will implement in this training. Okay, I am damn sure that after this training you will be getting very good experience. Just not only knowledge, you will be getting very good experience into Python and ChatGPT, how to use ChatGPT, how to get the Python programming, how to get the Python programming from ChatGPT. Sudhindra will show you, okay, in the future classes. Okay, so that's about it. Also, yes, these are all real-time projects, please. These are all, whichever these two projects we are providing are real-time or real-world projects. You will be really get 100% satisfaction, 200% satisfaction. You will get it after this training. You will be, your hands will be full, and you will think that I got something with for 5,000 with this course. Okay. Now with this Python course, okay, we will also give complimentary Oracle SQL videos which taught by me. Okay, I have which which told by me myself. Okay, Oracle SQL basic videos like what is data, what is database, how to use database, RDBMS, DDL, DML commands. Okay, order by, group by, constraints, join, set operators, rank. Okay, all those things, how to write the queries. These things with this course, with a complimentary free of cost, I will give this to you. Okay, so with 5,000, you will get Oracle SQL basics and also Python 2 projects from beginning. From beginning. If you don't know anything, you can easily learn Python. As Sudheendra told, it is very easy to learn. Okay, now if you wanted to enroll for this course, you can always WhatsApp on these two numbers. Okay, so I am sending you these two numbers here in the chart. You please, okay, the batch is starting from second. The batch is starting from second Friday. Okay, 2nd of August. Okay, you can enroll, call or WhatsApp and enroll. Okay, now as today you have joined here, okay, the first 50 people who ever paid, okay, so we are giving 10% discount to them. Okay, so in this 5,000 you can reduce 10%. Okay, and you can send the fees to these numbers. Okay, I'll share the, so it will be 50 people only, first 50 people only. Okay, so I'm sending the phone pay GPay numbers also here. Okay, so if you wanted to, this is only for today. Okay, whoever pay today, so only them we are giving the discount. Okay, so I am sending the phone pay GPay numbers also. You can, okay, so you can any number. Okay, so the banking name also I given, the phone pay GPay number I given in the chart. Okay, and also I have given the name. Okay, what if you phone pay GPay, if you get it, what is the name? Okay, once you pay, please put it in the chart. I will tell them these many people joined. I'll tell in the group itself. Okay, so that is what I want to tell. Okay, so real time project means from which company? So this is not like from which company. Okay, so nobody will tell take a project from the company and tell no. So it is like, it is similar to the, it is similar the projects which we worked, which Sudheendra already worked in his company, or which is already developed. Similar kind of project he will tell, which he already developed. That is means real time project. Okay, so the fee is 5,000. Okay, so there is 10% discount going on. Okay, so the total fee is 5,000 only. Okay, so the total fee is 5,000 only. Just hold on 1 second, please. Hold on 1 second. Just hold on, please, 1 second. Yeah, done, guys. So sorry, I got a call. That's why. Okay. So for today, whoever joining, the fee is 4,500. Okay, the total fee is 4,500. Who pay the first 50 people, we will accept. Okay, you can pay 4,500. Yes, here I have told you lifetime recordings will be available. Okay, so once each and every live session, all our live sessions, after live session, we will providing lifetime recordings. That is not like 1 month or 2 months. We'll be providing lifetime recordings. Okay, and if you wanted to see the course content, if you want to see the course content, you can see. Okay, this is the course content here. Okay, so I will send this in the group or chart again. Okay, so what is the course description? What are the course features? Who should enroll? Okay, and what are the projects we will cover? Okay, and what is the curriculum? You can see the curriculum. Anyway, Sudheendra will explain what and all it will cover. Okay, Sudheendra will explain, and by the end of the course, what you will able to do, he will explain everything. So ultimately, in this training, what we are learning is, okay, how to write Python programming and how to write Python programming by using ChatGPT easily. Okay, if you know the basics of Python, and if you want to write complex programming, use ChatGPT and write it. Everyone are doing nowadays. Everyone are using artificial intelligence like ChatGPT, and they are copying the code from there to here. That is what you are learning here. So complex projects, complex code you can write after this training. Okay. So yes, Python programming and ChatGPT advantages. Yes, yes. Okay, you can use the same. Yes, if you wanted to use the projects in your resume, you can use. No problem. Okay. Yes, please. So that is what. Okay. See, if you know Python, if you know SQL, I cannot do anything. Okay. So it's already the fees is very less. Okay. So 1 month Sudhindra should tell it's almost 30 to 40 hours training it is. Okay. So 5K is too less and we are giving again 500 discount in that. So no other discounts, please. And that too only for the people who paid today. Okay. That first 50, already 10 people paid. I got a message that already 10 people paid. Okay. Now one more 11 and one more 12. So people are paying. So you can pay. So provide placements after 1 month, not placements, please. Okay, this is Python beginning. Okay, so this is for Python for beginners. Okay, from beginning to projects. That is what we are telling. Okay, you can try with this knowledge also. You can try the jobs with Python. Okay, as a fresher, you can try. Okay, or if you are already working in some other tools like Informatica, Snowflake, you can use Python in your resume. Okay, as an add-on course or add-on knowledge. Okay, so that is how. So the timings are 8 to 10 a.m. I said maybe or 8:30 to 10:30 will confirm, but as of now 8 to 10. Okay, you can and will be if you miss the session. Okay, you will be having lifetime recording sessions will be provided. So you no need to worry. Okay, so all recordings will be provided. So till now 15 people joined. Okay, and the count is going on. So this is what I want to tell you. Okay, so if you want to pay, so I already shared the phone pay GP numbers to you. You can share. So I'm giving this call to Sudhindra.
Yeah.
Sudhindra, please take over. Yeah.
Yeah, thank you, Raj. So as Raj was pointing out, one of the
You,
key features of Raj being able to help you is that he is providing the SQL that recordings is very useful. I have gone through a few of them. He starts with very basics. Even if you don't know anything about programming, it becomes very useful for them to learn about this Oracle SQL 15 plus hours, what is data, how it is being done, a lot of things will be very helpful for you. And that's complimentary he has given. Thanks, Raj. So I think people will be able to utilize that. Yeah, I will proceed with, continuing so that, they will get some value by attending this show, master class.
yes, Sudhindra,
So,
please share your screen. Please share your
yeah,
screen.
yeah, sure. Okay, no, let me see. I will start the sharing the screen. Yeah, screen. So, it's very useful in that sense. As Raj was pointing out, it becomes very. We are not actually charging for much. We are only trying to charge based on the time that that is being spent and the value that we are able to create. So, yeah, thank you, Raj, for all the detailed explanation. I will also try to cover some of the summary points at later. But yeah, I'll proceed with so that you can gain out of this 1 hour being spent, 1 to 1.5 hour being spent. Also, you will be able to learn at least something. You can start off. And of course, you can come back and join our course so that we'll be able to help you and become more project oriented person who can solve who can take up an independent project and do from end to end. And I will also tell you why this course will become more helpful for you toward the end. Okay, so we'll continue from here. So I started off with simple, a single line code where we are trying to run the project. Then, that's what I was trying to tell you, that what Raj was trying to figure out with that, the SQL, how things are going to be there. Here, the second part, which is important for any programmer, is to understand different kinds of data types and variables. Like, it's different things require different denominations. Like, for example, if I count the currency notes, it can't be coming in 10.1 note, right? That is not possible. It's the numbers. So usually for those kind of variables which doesn't have the decimals, we call that as an integers. I'm sure if any standard programmer knows about all this, but since the course is getting designed for anybody who even doesn't understand the programming, I'm trying to quickly, summarize the point so that anybody can quickly catch up and follow the thing that I'm trying to explain. Okay, so basically, there are different kinds of variable that will be required. One is integers, where the numbers are round numbers. It could be like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There could be floats, which are having some decimals. There are strings. Strings are nothing but characters. Like, you are using your keyboards. There are different characters. It's a collection of characters is called strings. In some cases, you want to say yes or no, or maybe true or false, then we call them as booleans. Okay, these are the kind of standard variables that are available in Python. Let me take quickly that, I will just show it to you directly in the working environment so that you will be able to gain here directly. Let's say x is equals to 10. Okay, if I run this, since I'm not saying anything to be printed, it is not going to print. But I know what is x that has been stored as 10. Now, if I want to see what is the value of x, I can run the program and see x is having a value of 10, right? Suppose if I want to make another program, just, I will say y is equals to 3.14. Okay, I will run this. If I want to see what is the value y of y that is stored, I can just type y and see what is the value that has been stored. So you can see that my program has been running in the background. If I say again, if I want to use x, I will press x. And if you press simple enter, it will go into the next line. It won't run the compile. So if you have to run the program, as I told you, you have to use shift enter. Then it will give you the variable. So it is, as long as the program has been run, you can see that these numbers that are coming in are having, this sequence. That means the program is remembering whatever has been earlier run, right? So that is the thing. So you have different kinds of variables. Even I would say, let's say name. Okay, name. My name is Sudheendra. So I will just say this is name is equals to Sudheendra. This takes a character string of this is a character string. So it means a sequence of characters. That's what we call it as strings in programming language. So I can save the name. The name has got saved as what is the value is there. You can see that the name has become Sudheendra. So it is very interactive and very user-friendly programming language in that sense. You can I don't know how many of you are standard programmers. I'm sure some of you must be. In any of the C languages, we always declare the variable first. Most of the programming languages have that requirement that I have to declare the variable first. Like suppose if I say x is an integer, I cannot store the float value. That is like, if I'm saying integer x, then I cannot store 3.14 into x. If I store, it will store as only 3 because that is the integer value of the float that you are trying to save. And it can also lead to some problems also. The basically it can lead to that compiler, it's not allowing, it depends on the how advanced your compilers are. It can cause various problems. The advantage with the Python is that you don't need to be worried about declaration of variable. Just start using them. It remembers, it assigns whatever is the appropriate variable that is required. If I say name is equals to Sudheendra, it knows that I'm trying to assign the value of strings. What do you mean by assign? I'm trying to store this Sudheendra into the name variable. Okay. A variable is a container which can store the information. So that is why I was saying, Raj, that SQL, if you go through, it gives starting with what is data, what is a table. It's very, very useful for especially who doesn't have any background. And of course, through this course, we are trying to make you a programmer without coding knowledge. That's what today's I will demonstrate to you how easy nowadays with the help of ChatGPT you can write the code, and it becomes very, very you can write robust programs with the help of this. And of course, there is also one variable called boolean. In some cases, you will be requiring true or false, that you can store it separately. Okay, so as I was telling, the variables are dynamically typed. typecasted, like, whether it is integer or float or string, you don't need to declare explicitly. It's done automatically. Okay. So as you can see, there is also the easiest way is the way that we say in English, that's the same thing that the programming is having here. Let's say I can say sum is equals to x plus y. Okay. If I run this code, it has run. It has not given any output. Why? Because we have not printed the sum. Either I have two options. I can just say print sum. Okay. Or just I can also write sum to figure out what is the variable. Okay. It is both of them are one at the same, but print is a standard command which is used for strings or different things. It will make sure when you are trying to write the code, if you want to see in the output, you should write like this. If I'm having, let's say, sum and say name is equals to, let's say, maybe Raj, I'm just putting it like that. If I run this, I won't see the output. So that is why whenever you want to have an output, you should always use a print command. So these are intricacies. When we go into our course, we will understand, exactly what to be done and what not to be done, so that you will be able to understand much easily. So Python also is a very understanding language, because as I was telling that, it's a kind of the English, it also understands a lot more things. Like, for example, if I add two strings, the plus symbol automatically understands that you want to join these strings. I hope you understand. We want to add or join. When I'm using those words, it means that, let's say I want to say greeting to be hello, let's say XYZ. Okay. So I can always say here directly print. Let's say I want to use hello. Okay, comma, and I will say just plus name. Okay, then it will give you the output that you want. Hello Raj, because I have reassigned the name to Raj. You can change the name to different variable. Let's say name to Sudheendra. You can see that it is not able to highlight because the strings are always starts with this either single quote or double quote. Either of them are compatible. You can see that if I make a mistake, it won't accept, because each and every character is, if you are declaring any mistakes, case sensitive, it has to be exactly the same. Okay. If I do this, and then let's say I want to print, maybe let's say print hello. Okay, I have to use either single quote or double quote. I'll intentionally keep on interchanging so that you understand it is compatible with both the sides. Then I will say plus name. Okay. Now if I run, you can see that hello Sudheendra. So I have changed the variable to name, and it is able to print it out. Okay. So that is the kind of things that you'll be able to do. The next thing that most of the programming languages that will be required is, control structure. What do I mean by control? I want to have certain things, like, for example, you are handling a government data. There are a lot of people who are available in a village, and you want to figure out whether that person is eligible to vote or not. So all of us know the eligibility is 18 years for voting. So you can put a condition, like, for example, I know the age variable to be 20, and if age is above, like, for a particular user, the age is 20, I can see whether that person is eligible or not. So when you start doing the programming database, you will realize that, a lot of variables you would be requiring, that, you can add his name, he is eligible to vote, a lot of options that will be required based on certain conditions. So that is the conditional statements which will give you the control to output based on a particular parameters. So this is how we would explain even the basics in our course, so that anybody who is starting from the scratch can understand. That is the course that has been designed in such a way. And it is very important that you understand how the program is logically written. You don't need to remember actual lines of code, because that you can generate it always with the chat gpt. In fact, that I'm going to show it to you how you can generate. But you should know the structure, and you should know also what are the pitfalls where and all you're getting stuck. For that to figure out, you should know a basics of the programming. So this course has been designed in such a way that you will learn the basics, generate the code, and solve one of the projects. It could be like, for example, nowadays a lot of popularity is there with the healthcare sector or financial sector. All of that, whatever you come across, you can manage with the help of the code, so that you can take up a real life project. In fact, I would be floating 5 different projects. Based on the choice of the participants, we will do 2 of the projects. I will help you, starting from how the database is coming in, what are the problems, and we will start away from there and go all the way up to whatever we want to achieve. Like, for example, I will give you just one quick example that I have written to one of the my clients, that he wanted to analyze the market data in a real time, and he wants to take a call whether he has to enter that particular stock at that particular price or not. That kind of coding you'll be able to do by the end of this course. You can take the help of ChatGPT, and that's what I was telling. We are also trying to help the users by making the prompt engineering. What do you mean by prompt engineering? You require to give appropriate words, means exactly the way that you want your artificial intelligence to give you the answer. After all, this is a machine, right? This is not a human being to understand beyond what you are able to tell it. So that is what is artificial intelligence. We are trying to use it, and for being used for our programming. Okay, so these are the simple codes. You can explore these. I don't want too much time to be taken this. So you can try a couple of exercises. Write a simple program that checks if number is positive or not. So you can see that you can say a number, you can declare there, and if it is positive, means it is, you have to put less than or equals to 0. If it is positive, means it is greater than or equals to 0. So you can build your logic, and you can see that the programming is also having certain colors. You can figure out what is the command. It's very, very user friendly and easy. So that's what it is. The next is the loops. You want to do some task repeatedly. Okay, that's when we use loops. Like, for example, I would say print, let's say I always have this habit of capitalizing the first letter. Yeah, anyways, so you should always keep that in mind. So when your program is not compelling, you should figure out what is your problem. Okay, let's say I would say just for I, this is the syntax which is required for I in range of 10, let's say. Okay, it is always ends with any of the line that ends with colon. That is how it understands that this is the end of this sentence. Okay, for especially programming, if you press enter, it indents. What do I mean by indents? So it has moved into one tab right side. Can you see this, that it has come to little bit of right? Now I can always delete it. It comes to that line. Okay, I will just say print I. Okay, I'm trying to help you with understanding how a simple for loop also works. It has printed 0, 1, 2, 3, 7, 8, 9. So we will be able to understand actually what is range and how all this, that is part of our curriculum. We'll try to teach you. We'll try to explore all the possibilities there. Okay, but in this scope, we will not be able to take it beyond a limit as a master class, because of certain time constraints, and of course we want people to learn and explore the Python. That's the purpose of this course. If you want further help in terms of doing projects and understanding the basics, you can enroll for our course. That's the thing. Yeah, so I will just proceed, so that the second loop that we standardly use is a while loop. So the syntax is available here. You can explore that. So just I'm putting in some exercises so that you can look for them. Fibonacci numbers, what are they, and internet, and try to write your program so that you get your hands on straight. Whatever is required, you try to little bit of explore. You'll be able to do a lot of things with Python. Okay, so the next useful functionality that any programming language gives you is functions. So what do you mean by functions? Functions are basically a reusable blocks of code. You'll be keep on requiring that to be written again and again and again. You'll be required to use the same code again. For example, I want to keep on maybe sum the group by age. Some parameter is there. I want to, let's say, a super bazaar market. I want to keep on adding the sales based on the customer registered age. What are the what are the products that they are buying? You can always use them. You can write your function and keep on doing for different age groups a single block of code. That's how functions are being used. Here, the definition of function is you have to use define. Okay, this is the definition of function. Let's say I would just take this. You want to we have greeted. I want to say greetings. Okay, and what is the input? Let's say I am saying name. Okay, this is the name. That I will be taking as an input. And what I will do, I will just say, let's say print. I can say, print hello. You have to use, you see, it has automatically taken in double quote, and then let's say print name. Okay, so it is having explaining the function in such a simple term might not be giving you that feel that why functions are used. Once I go to the ChatGPT program, you'll be able to understand why I am emphasizing these functions, especially. So you can just say, here I am printing. You can also return. That is that, I can always say return. That means it is going to return the variable name attached in the beginning as hello. Okay, that is what is this function is going to do. If I've declared here, and then I can always call function. Okay, let's say greetings. Okay, now I'll say Sudheendra. Okay, sorry, Sudheendra. Okay, greetings Sudheendra. Let's say I want to print. Okay, then if I run this, you can see it said some errors. Greetings is not defined. Why? Because I have typed it as double T. So that is the power of this, so that you can also figure out what is the error. It will also give you what kind of things are causing the problem. Okay. Still it says, okay, I have missed double E. Okay. Greetings. Okay, let me see. Greetings. Why? Okay, if you are not sure, just you copy there and you can always paste it here. That's the easiest thing to do if you are not able to do it in functions, right? Just if you do that, you will get the output. So you can say now greetings to somebody else, all the names, you'll be able to use it. Okay, that's the way it is. Okay, you can do. Now I'll try to quickly show you how you can use ChatGPT to write any program. Like for example, here I have said write a function that calculates the tutorial of a factorial of a number. Factorial of a number, like for example, 3 factorial. In mathematics, it is known as 3 into 2 into 1. Okay, so if you want to calculate a factorial of different numbers, you can write a function. So now I will take you to ChatGPT. I will not be doing it in very detail. I will quickly go through so that you understand how you can use ChatGPT and how our course is getting structured in such a way that you are able to do it. Just a minute. Let me see. Yeah. Okay. So I will say ChatGPT. I have already registered my account. So if you do not have account, please register account. It does help in a lot of ways. Okay. I have already searched Python factorial example. Just I have quoted as Python program for factorial. Then it gave the function and the output. Here is a simple Python program to calculate the factorial of a number with the both iterative and recursive approach. There are two ways in which you can write. It is able to give both the ways. Now which one to use, what to use, is basically the claim that always ChatGPT does. Okay, can you see there is a remark at the bottom? uh, can somebody read out? Because I think there is something that I'm not able to see. Raj, can you help me?
Where it is, Sudhindra?
Just below this icons, because I think
No,
there is
I am
something that
also unable to see.
you are also unable to see now.
No.
Yeah, just below this comment, the chat right now.
So this one, ChatGPT can make mistakes. Check important info.
So can you understand this? So all the participants, so ChatGPT can make mistakes. So it depends on what prompt you are providing, and that is what this course is getting designed to, how you can use appropriately. And of course, see, before ChatGPT came in, I used to take any program which is difficult, typically maybe 5 to 6 months from doing it from end to end. With the help of ChatGPT, I'm able to do the same thing, maybe much easier, maybe flat 5 to 6 days, because it helps me in all the things. But what is required is to understand actual what is the error, how to debug, and this course is getting specifically designed for that purpose. You can generate code, but you don't know whether it is actually generating the right or not. So but you need to know some fundamentals and some basic understanding of the programming. That is what we are trying to address here. I hope we are able to pass it on all the critical parts that we are trying to solve through this course. In fact, when I was discussing with Raj, about this particular thing, I was appreciating his efforts in bringing in a lot of non-programmers into this. That is when during our discussions we came to know that if we can design this kind of course, it will be helpful for a lot of the participants. That is a basic purpose for which this course has been designed. Okay, so that's the whole thing. So one of the key features that I was talking is about libraries, right? That is a very, very powerful feature of the Python. So this is like this. Like suppose if I have written a particular code, I can create a library. Since Python is a kind of open source, I can make it available for anybody. That's how Python has been popular. There are a lot of libraries that you don't need to write the code from the scratch. Just you use the already existing libraries. There are a lot of pre-built libraries. There are a lot of users who are being able to develop. That's what NumPy, Pandas, and MATLAB. These are the standard libraries that are available. You can just use them and develop from there. That is the key advantage of Python. There are a lot of inbuilt libraries. There are a lot of public libraries which users have created. That's how data science has been progressing with a very rapid pace, because we are not reinventing the wheel again and again. Each and every person is not writing his own code. That's the power of Python. And now with the advent of ChatGPT, the program also becomes very, very easy. But yeah, definitely you will be requiring some support of initial hand holding. That's what we are trying to offer. And if you want to really become a professional developer, I'm sure Raj is having a couple of courses on these. That is also will be very, very useful for them. So in conclusion, I try to make sure that you are able to understand the basics of Python. You are able to use the basic how the environment can be used. And if you want more hand-holding support in terms of how you can write the projects, etc., we do have this full course. So in this, course, basically what we are trying to address is you can use ChatGPT to generate the code and solve the problem. But what we are trying to value add is through two different things. One is the prompt engineering, how you can tell the ChatGPT appropriately, so that that's what we call it as prompt engineering, so that it generates the right code. And if you are facing any troubles, problems, you'll be able to solve also the projects with the help of ChatGPT appropriately. And that's what we are picking up two real projects, and we will be able to complete that projects from end to end. That's the key target. So that's the, I hope I'm able to answer that. You do not require the coding knowledge at this stage, and we because a lot of tools are available at this point of time. But yes, if you have a coding knowledge, it helps. But rather, I would say ki Raj's multiple videos and our courses should help you. Even if you don't have knowledge, you should become at least you should be able to solve the problems that you are facing in your projects and etc. Okay. Now the session is open for question and answers. So Raj will start taking the questions, and I will also take a part of it thing. Okay. So
Yeah,
the session is open for question and answers.
yeah, Sudhindra. So I can say that thanks, guys. So 26 people paid till now. Okay. So
Okay.
whoever paid, so please WhatsApp to this number. So 9880490148. So please share your phone number, name, and Gmail ID. Okay, whoever paid. Okay. So I can read out a few names also who already paid. Okay. So Kamal paid, Pranav paid, Suresh paid, Venkatamna paid, Ravi has paid, Shweta has paid, Sujana has paid. Okay, and many more people are paid. Okay, so whoever paid, so please share the screenshot of your payment. Okay, phone pay or GPay or whatever you paid. So please share the screenshot to this number. Okay, and provide your phone number, name, and email ID. So we'll give the enrollment. Okay, so as I told you, so this offer is only for today. So you can pay today. Okay, so 4,500. So it's already less, very less. The fees is, so we are giving almost worth of 15,000 course for 5,000. Okay, so it will be surely helpful for us. And you can say this course itself will worth 10,000. Okay, the SQL, Oracle SQL. So 10, 15 plus 10, 25,000 worth course we are giving just for 5,000. So make use of it, guys. So because Python is very important nowadays. And if you are working on Informatica, if you are working on Snowflake, if you are working on Azure, AWS, or any other technology in your office, the first thing they are asking now is, do you know Python programming? At least basics. Okay, so that is why we have designed the program. So you can, once you complete this projects, two projects in this training, so you can confidently say that you know Python, and you can easily work on Python, and you can mention Python technology in your resume. That will be surely added advantage for you people. So that is why we have started this training. So I have shared the phone pay GPay numbers to you. Okay, so I'm sharing again if you want. So these are the phone pay and GPay numbers. Okay, so you can make the payment 4,500 today. Okay, and send the screenshot to this number, please. Okay, so if you don't have UPI, then contact us on this number. Okay, we'll help you to pay. Okay, so I have shared the what I have shared the QR codes also, the phone pay and GPay QR codes, so you can pay them. Okay, so that's how this is. So if you have any questions, you can ask now. So I'll share the content also. If you need the content, I'm sharing right away. Just hold on. I'm sharing the contents here. Okay, hold on, guys. Okay, I'm sharing the content of the course here. And anyway, this video will be uploaded in YouTube. Okay, so and you can comment on that, whatever the questions you have. Okay, you can comment on that. So I'm sharing the complete course content here. Yes. Yeah, I share the complete course content also here. Yes, please. Hold on a second. Yeah. So you can see the complete course and course content over here. Okay. So if you have any questions, you can ask in the chat, or you can speak up if you want. You can speak up, you can unmute and speak up.
Hello.
Yes,
Hi, sir.
please. Yeah.
Sir. Sir, if we learn this course, can we get how is the job opportunity, sir? Because I have done my MTech, so I
Mhm.
have 4 years gap.
Mhm. So just to do it, see, this is the add-on course, okay? So just
Okay.
by doing this course, you have to try as a fresher only. You cannot try as an experienced person, okay? You
Okay.
can try as an experienced person, but I don't recommend. I don't recommend
Okay.
that. So you learn any, if you want to learn completely, we have one
Mm,
more course called Python Full Stack, okay? First, you
okay.
complete this Python for beginners, then you can
Okay.
learn Python for full stack. Okay,
o-
so you can see here, so Python full stack course is available. Okay,
Okay.
so by using after completion of this, you can learn this course. Then you can try with 4 years experience or 3 years experience. Okay, that's what I can. Otherwise, you can learn Snowflake. We have Snowflake also. We have Informatica Cloud, Informatica Power Center. Okay, you
Mm,
contact us on this number. Okay, so we'll surely help you what to do. Okay,
okay, sir.
yeah, got it.
Okay. Got it, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you, sir.
yeah. Any other questions, please?
Raj,
No,
if
no.
course is
Hmm.
designed based on data engineering,
No, this is not a data engineering. This is actually data science. Okay. In data science, there are many tools available. One of the tool is Python. One of the programming language is Python.
because
Hmm.
Raj, as I'm a previous student of yours,
Hmm.
so I took a course on IICS and Informatica Power Center.
Yeah,
Okay,
Python, if you add, then because you may see in every job, they may asking Python also. Okay. So if you add Python, then it will be good for you.
no,
That's what I
no,
can say.
not
Hmm.
only Python, they are asking PySpark also.
PySpark, anyways, that's a different one. I'll let you know about PySpark. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Next question, please.
Raj, are we going to create any chatbot using RAG models as part of this course?
Sudheendra? Yeah.
No, we are not going to create any chatbot because that's, uh, actually it's the other way. Right now we are using AI and ChatGPT, to some extent, yes, AI, we are trying to generate using the Python code. But yeah, ChatGPT, that is, we are going to use the ChatGPT to generate our code, not for the, customer interaction. As of now, this course is not designed for that. That requires, there are it requires little bit of different tools and technologies. So as of now, we are not covering that as a part of this course. We are going to use only ChatGPT for our convenience and easy process of solving the problems that we are going to face. Basically, as Raj was rightly pointing out, a lot of us, when we write our codes for different projects, different things, it does, we get stuck at various places. That can be solved with ChatGPT. This program is the one which we are trying to help the users how you can use appropriately for solving that problem, through ChatGPT. That is what, your developmental phase can be very, very fast, if you use ChatGPT. That's how we are designing this course as, not for for user interface, for chat bots, etc. No, this course is not for them.
Sir, what are the tools we are going to be covered in this course?
Raj, can you open up that, basically all the curriculum? Yeah, we have, we'll start with, just come down, Raj, so that would be okay. He's asking the curriculum, so just you can come down. Just we'll start with initially Python. We will help you all the problems, some basic syntax. This first session is more designed a little bit more than what you learned today. This will be a 2 hour session, but we'll also try to help you out one-to-one if you're facing any problem. We'll also try to learn, little more of history. That's we're going to have it like that, because that's a bigger course, and we will have how and all Python is being used. Lot more things we will learn there, and we will learn about the basic data types and variables, how you can use them for different operations. We will have actually multiple things being executed, and with the ample amount of samples we are going to do all this learning. Then we have control structures. Today's is only a glimpse of kind of things that we are going to do. We are also going to do some hand holding so that you can understand, if you are not able to follow any programming languages, even if you don't have any other programming language skills. So that is the basic, and we are going to have a lot more examples, and based on these functions. So for the first 5 sessions, we have designed it. Raj, can you please scroll down a little bit? Yeah. So up to 5 sessions, we will have a lot more fundamentals of Python in terms of how you can import a file, what are the standard libraries, some math functions. You're going to have all the basics that are required for you to understand any given program to you. Okay. And also, if you're just I was telling, you can generate the code with ChatGPT, but whether it is doing whatever you wanted that program to do, for that you need to understand the logical flow programming, at least a bit of it. So for that, we have designed around 5 sessions where you are able to understand the fundamentals and basics with a strong foundation. Then we will immediately start off with the projects. So before, maybe third or fourth session, we will float 5 projects. Raj, maybe you can scroll up a little bit up, not down, up. Yeah. So we have designed 5 to 6 different domains: healthcare, warehouse management. We will show you how you can import the data, and how you can some data engineering, what are the errors, bugs, how to analyze them, how to modify them, and generate some insights with AI, how you can do some of those things. With the help of ChatGPT, you can generate those codes. I will also show you what are the pitfalls that are coming there with the code generation of ChatGPT. Definitely, when you're trying to generate a code, it is not going to give you a full-fledged solution, right? So through this course, we will try to, Raj, you can scroll down so that the course content, maybe 6th onwards, you can see that we are trying to introduce a lot of once we take up one project, what are the things that needs to be considered. Are there any already application programming interfaces available for that, how you can use them. These are popular tools which are available for you. Like for example, if I'm talking of a market data, that is share market information, there are a lot of popular APIs that are available, like each and every broker, like it could be Zerodha, Upstocks, all of them provide accessible APIs available to you. You can directly use them and get a lot of functionalities in your own program. So that's where what we call it as algorithmic trading. A lot of features that can be explored with the help of this. That's what we are trying to help you with. And of course, we will also help you in solving that project, not only for generating the code, executing the code, debugging, what are the pitfalls, how you have to use it appropriately. For that, we are building the foundation in the first 5 sessions. Then we will start using these 5 to 6 sessions to work upon. And maybe from 9th onwards, we will start having some graphical presentations, and actual functionality wise the programs, how you can write, and code logic, etc. And we will also be covering in the 12th session some prompt engineering. That is, see, after all, machine is a machine, so it understands what you want to say. Like for example, if I say only factorial, the ChatGPT will give you a completely different answer compared to if I say Python program for factorial. Okay, I can also say a function to use factorial in Python. Okay, so each and every wording is very important for generating the code. That's what I will show you there, some of the variations, and and then we will do some tests and debugging whether whatever the final code that is generated is actually what we wanted to do. So that's how this whole course is designed. Raj, you can just scroll it down, and then maybe we'll be able to successfully perform some optimizations, like coding is an art. It's not just how you can do it. A lot of things are there in terms of optimization, performance tuning. Optimization in the sense ki it's also equally important how fast you can generate your output, because many of the places uh, you can have a very large amount of time that will be required to generate the output. But if you change the program little bit, the output will become much faster. It is very, very important when you are trying to deploy your softwares at a very computation, very high computing places. This optimization and performance testing does help. That's what we are also trying to help you with, how you can optimize that. And finally, some important tips and tricks, like whenever I write my code, I follow certain documentation, so that any person who is able to open up that code, you should be able to understand. So there are some standards, how you can make it useful for the end user. Some because it's not always possible that whatever you are going to write, only you are going to debug. I don't know whether you are aware, in industry there is always somebody else must have written. So if you are in testing and debugging somebody else's code, you are going to debug. In that, this documentation and finalization does help. Raj, I hope our course purpose I am able to explain them with all the structurally made it clear.
Yes, yes, yeah, yeah. So, any other questions?
Yeah, Raj. Thank you, Raj and Surendra, but for all your stuff, whatever you are sharing. I would like to know about what are the topics you'll be discussing with the AI basics.
Uh, Basically, here I would be saying that what is AI, and
Mhm.
how AI is affecting our life, and what kind of things can be done with AI. So at this point of time, this course is designed for basically the beginners. So I'm not going to detailed exploration of AI that usually we do it, because that itself is a completely independent course, which I'm sure Raj will be introducing at some point of time by somebody, I don't know. We will have different courses. I think Raj will be able to brief that and more. But yeah, here it's more like how you can use practically the AI for different solutions. It's more on introductory note, not for AI to be extensively. We are not going to dive deep into AI. Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Surendra. There is one more question regarding the APIs.
Yeah, sure.
Regarding the APIs, like, there are some public APIs and private APIs.
Yeah.
So for that, for public APIs, should we have a registration registered with the public APIs or not required?
Each and every API will be requiring their own, like for example, I can tell you this, because I have been doing for a lot of a couple of my customers who wanted algorithmic trading. I have written my own codes for them. Like for example, Upstock is some of the features of API are open, so you don't need to have your access ID and username password, but some of the features are locked. So that is how most of the APIs are. Yeah, it depends on the API. and it all depends on what you want to access and what are the features that whether that is open or not. We have to go to that particular website and figure out that particular API gives you what kind of access, and what are the things that you can use openly, and what are the things you will be requiring access with a limited restrictions, and for full access what you will be requiring.
Okay, regarding the same again with the APIs itself, like there is a free API, that is a public API called as TradeMate, which is in the US. So can we access that API by registering ourselves into
Sorry,
that?
I'm not able to. I did not get exactly which API you are trying to talk about.
Regarding the TradeMe API,
Oh,
there is an
TradeMe
API.
API. See, I have
Yeah,
not used as of now. Maybe I can
yeah.
explore, and I can give you what kind of things that would be required there. But actually, there are very closer names, lot of features, Trader and Me. There are a lot of things that are available. So I'm not sure. I have to go through that in-depth details of that API. And if time permits, why not in the course? Maybe we can incorporate some of the tools. And of course, the power of Python is that a lot of things whatever we develop we can share with each other, and a lot of possibilities are there. That's the key advantage of Python. In fact, some of the information that I extract is based on somebody else's library, developed library, because
Yeah.
that becomes much more powerful and easy for us to progress from there. That's what I was telling. We don't need to keep on inventing the wheel again and again. So whatever somebody else has done, I say it's done. So why should we do it again? Of course,
Right.
until unless there are certain parameters limiting, we want to improve further. There is always scope for improvement. But yeah, our target and our purpose has to be very clear.
And one more thing, Surendra, as you
Yeah.
said, in the course curriculum, there is something called as machine learning where you are going to introduce. So when you introduce machine learning, what are the stuff, whether it is a
See,
theoretical stuff or a
again, I would
practical?
say, sorry, I'm just cutting the question halfway through, but again,
That's
see,
okay. That's okay.
yeah, so because why I'm saying that, this is an introductory course where
Mm-hmm.
I would want users with all the backgrounds should be able to understand what is machine learning, what is AI, and how we can use, especially ChatGPT, I can see myself the actually when I was trying to design this course, the whole course got designed because me and Raj were discussing a couple of times. uh, I could see myself there is a lot of usage of ChatGPT that can, people are afraid, ChatGPT might make a lot of job losses, but if you can use ChatGPT effectively, your career, most of the 90% of the monotonous work that we do we can be getting rid of ChatGPT. So this course has been designed in such a way that how we can use that ChatGPT as a tool for our own programming. Anybody can do programming. That is what was the programming for all, programming for AI. That's the mode of which we are trying to come up with this course. And of course, I'm sure Rajvi is going to have more particular course structured. He is going to come up with a specific requirements of courses in a different way. And we are going to have more right now what we are trying to do is trying to make Python an easily accessible tool for a lot more people, and they should be able to feel confident and write the program and take the help. That is what this course has been designed for. I hope you get the point. So machine learning wise, yes, we'll be covering some basics. Again, I'm not going into deep dive there. I'm only going to introduce what is machine learning. Even to some extent, until unless if something is required in the any of the projects, I will not be touching a lot of machine learning part. Of course, I'm myself, a certified data scientist, so I use it for a lot of parts. But yeah, I don't want to make this course complicated for a lot of users. I want this to be as simple as possible. Based on the project, if it is required, we will explore certain extent of machine learning. Otherwise, I don't want people to deep dive into machine learning for this course at least. Yes.
Yeah, I understand because this is for basically for the beginners or the freshers
Yeah, absolutely correct.
or non-IT people. I understand that because I know this is like I was just going through this, and then I'm a professional data
Uh,
engineer person, so I have
see,
knowledge on this.
yeah, I understand. So what, see, Raj started this, the whole program, so that, a lot more people can be brought in into, a lot of these things when, he'll be able to explain a lot more. When I was discussing with him, he told me that, he started this so that, a lot more people we can help them. See, over a period of time, we learned a lot with the time, and how we can help others in such a way that, whatever we know. See, I might have required 6 to 8 months to do the whole process. Now if I teach somebody else, this can be done in 30 hours flat. That's what we have designed this course, so that people can get benefit of our experience. That's the course that we are trying to address.
Okay, okay, thank you,
Yeah, thank you so much.
thank you, Surendra.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi Surendra.
Raj, anybody
Yes,
else has
go
raised
ahead.
any?
Yeah. Go ahead. Somebody is asking some question.
Okay.
Yeah, hi Surendra.
Yeah.
Currently I'm working as an Informatica developer. So how would this course help me like in the data visualization or data integration or something else?
Yeah, that's what. Okay, see, everyone now, wherever you go, they are asking for Python. Okay,
Mm.
so they are asking, do you know Python programming? That's where we introduced, and if you learn this, you can say that you have done some Python program. Okay, that is where
Okay.
it will be useful.
So
Okay.
are we covering some topics regarding this data visualization?
Yeah, of
Yes,
course.
yes,
There
yes.
is a chapter that fifth session, Raj. So that is basically, I think, fifth or let me see, fourth one. Just
Ninth
go.
one.
Eighth one, the libraries.
Yeah, libraries.
Ninth.
Yeah, matplotlib, eighth one. Yeah, introduction to relevant libraries and AI. Yeah, pandas and matplotlib. So that's what we are going to show you how you can use for data visualization. No, there are a lot of things that we are going to do there. Yes. And even in fact in the ninth one also, how you can use for basic visualization the matplotlib, and yeah.
Yeah, okay, thank you.
Yes. Any other questions, please? So fine. If you don't have any
Yeah,
questions, yeah,
Raj,
go ahead.
yeah, how can miss will we need to download that chat GPT or it's a web based
It's
only?
a web based. It's a web based. Just you have to create your account, and that will be able to store even the older whatever you have asked for. It has a lot of memory, so you keep on asking the questions. It does remember different things, like Chat GPT. You start using it, you'll realize that yeah, but that note that is written at the bottom is you have to very consider. It
Yeah.
can make significant mistakes.
Yeah, Sudhindra will show you in the sessions of how to create account and all. So
Yeah,
end to
yeah,
end will be covered. Yeah.
yeah. That will be part of the course. Yes,
It's
correct.
free, right? We no need to pay it, right?
No,
For chat GPT.
ChatGPT free version is available. Yes. No, what Raj is trying to say is that in that course, we are going to also help you. How effectively you can create account. All that is part of that training. Because that's a beginner's course.
Okay. And one more thing is like currently I'm working as an Informatica developer. So we get a source files in the form of Excels and CSV files. Are we going to cover that one? Like, are we extract that data into our database like
Correct.
using
Correct.
Python?
Correct. That's the part of the project which we are going to do. Both the projects, we are going to cover different kinds of files. How we can import the data, different sources, web source, API source, and CSV files, Excel files. All that will be covered. Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Yeah.
So any other questions, please? So that's what, guys. So if you wanted to enroll, so you can always call or WhatsApp to these numbers. Okay. So almost
And
29.
one more
Yeah.
question, Raj. Are we getting recording sessions will get for future?
Yeah, it will be
purpose?
lifetime. It's lifetime.
Okay.
The recording sessions are lifetime. You can watch anytime. Okay.
Okay, sure.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So almost 29 people joined. Okay, and the still count is going on. So please WhatsApp or call to this number today if you wanted to join. From tomorrow it will be 5,000 only. Okay. So as I told you, so you can always. So I'm sending my website link. Okay. So you can. 1 second. I'm sending my website link.
Raj, come back to the main
Yeah.
screen, please.
Yes. Yes.
Do
Yeah.
note the number.
Yes.
Not this number, that notepad.
Number. The phone number. Yeah. You can note down the phone number. Okay. So it is in the website. If you go to the website, rajinformatica.com, it is there at down. Contact us. Okay. So this number is the main number. So you can WhatsApp to this number. Okay. And join. And so before ending the session, so please browse my website, rajinformatica.com, for different courses. So we have Python, AI, Informatica, Snowflake, Python, AWS, Tableau, Python, full stack, etc. And different materials also available. And also please subscribe my channel, Raj Informatica. So this is my YouTube channel. Okay, I'm sending this to you. So you can have multiple videos over here. Okay, so you can subscribe, like, and comment. Okay, thanks guys. Thanks for joining. I'll be uploading this session in YouTube, and I'll be adding all this, whoever given the numbers, I'll be adding them in the WhatsApp group. So I'll be sharing this video in the WhatsApp group. If you have any questions, you please comment there. Thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Thank you.
Thank
See
you,
you
Raj.
soon. See you
Thank you,
soon in the
Raj.
sessions.
Thank you,
Okay.
Surendra, as well.
Yeah, thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you so
Thank you
much.
all. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good day. Thanks.